now against the treasury of the king of the world, not King Ahasuerus, which is a major midrash, which you'll see in the writings here in the book. That's basic to the whole reading of the Megillah, is that when you see the word Hamelech, it's not just that character over there, Ahasuerus, it's the true king. And the double meanings of the whole Megillah take place based on that pivotal point. Okay, so he says, that's why he does this thing on Al Ginzei HaMelech. Asher Or Hazeh Me'ir Misof Ha'olam Ad Sofo. The Ginzei HaMelech now refers to the light that shines from one end of the world to the other. V'hu ha'or ha'ganuz shenignaz ha'kadosh baruch hu shegenazo ha'kadosh baruch hu l'tzadikim. We're talking about here the light that the Holy One, blessed be He, hid away for the tzadikim in the next world. V'hechan genazo, where did He hide it? B'Torah, in the Torah. V'Yisrael ha'oskim b'Torah, and it's Israel who immerse themselves in the Torah. Umigalim razin stimin upli'an, and they're the ones who reveal through the Torah, the text of the Torah, the deepest secrets of the world that were embedded and encoded in the Torah. V'hen hen ginzei HaMelech asher genuz b'Yehudim. And these, verily, are the treasuries of the king. In other words, the secrets of the Torah, they are the treasuries of the king that are hidden by Yehudim, in the Yehudim. The treasuries of the Torah are the deepest secrets of creation that are embedded in the stories and in the mitzvot of the Torah that the Jews immerse themselves in and reveal, right? Somebody said yesterday at the conference, 2 days ago, that it's the chidushim that each one of us come up with, not what we've learned from others, but what we've come to on our own as a result of learning Torah. That's what will be spoken about in heaven for 2 and 3 days at a time when we get up there. They'll do our chidushim. What is our chidush in this life? What have we thought of? What has been most important for us? What have we made out of the Torah that we've learned? What thoughts have we developed? So here it's what we learn in the Torah and what we reveal in the Torah. That becomes the treasuries of the king that are in the Jews. And he makes a point here that Yatir Yud, that the word by Yehudim in the Megillah is written with 2 Yuds. And he has a whole thing on it, but I don't have time to go into the meaning of the extra Yud.
Have a half hour.
We have a half hour, but I don't want to overdo it. We'll stop in 15 minutes. We'll stop in 15 minutes, and we'll interact more. Okay. So, fourth line of our paragraph, our fourth paragraph, Shehen hen ginzei HaMelech v'Yehudim, these verily are the treasuries of the king and the Jews. Asher ratzah Haman harasha le'abdam, this is what Haman wanted to destroy. Et kol elu haginazim asher b'Yehudim, all of these amazing treasures that are in the Jew. Ratzah le'abed, to destroy he wanted. Kidei shelo yitmashech shoresh or hameir misof ha'olam v'ad sofo. Hakoret u'meshbit kol haklipot u'memit otam. He wanted to make sure that this incredible light that shines from one end of the world to the other, and that has the ability to cut off and lay to rest the force of evil in the world. He wanted to make sure that light would no longer be there. V'hu atzmo he'ara shel Shabbat Kodesh, that light which is itself is the light of Shabbos. Matanat tova yesh li bebet genazai. Here he plays on the Chazal that says that God said to Moshe, I have a special gift, a very good gift in my treasury, in my bet genazai, my hidden treasures. Shabbos is its name. So this light that we're talking about is the light of Shabbos, which now midrashically and kabbalistically just opens up a whole new thing for a person. Just the word Shabbos, right? This is the light that's good, the good light that Hashem hid away, but it's hidden. It's not like it's not there. It's just that it's hidden right in our midst, and we can access it, right? What this Torah is telling us. You see, there's one level of we're learning the text, and the text itself it requires a certain immersion in the words of the text and in the thought patterns of the author, and the connection to the Megillah, the connection to all of Jewish history. But then there's a whole other level, is what you get after you've learned the text, is that I have the treasure of the King in me, and you have the treasure of the King in you. What are we going to do with it, right? It's a revelation of infiniteness within each one of us. That's what I want from this text. I want the room to be filled with a sense of, wow, this is so, right? Look what a gift He's given us. And He didn't even tell us who we are. And now He's beginning to reveal to us in our time who we are. And like we're sitting here and like saying, what are we supposed to do with this power? And He says, okay, you ready? I'll tell you. You can change the world. But I can't. Like they can't. What can I do? Don't think like that. Think of, I'm giving you the ability to connect to the infinite power, and that nothing in the world is more powerful. Not technology, nothing is more important. It's more important to me. Is more important to me than the Jewish soul, and the soul of all humanity that the Jewish soul can awaken. Because in the level of soul, everything else falls away, and it's only souls. That's all that's important. Anyway, that's Shabbos. Right. Fifth paragraph. It's a little bit repetitive, but he's trying to make a very special point, and I think there's two points at least here that are worth getting from the rest of it. Even though I've tried to basically give over the overall point. Fifth paragraph. V'kol eitzot shel Amalek, Agag, and all of the counsels, in other words, the evil machinations of the Amalek character, which is also Agag. It's called Agag. And Gog. Right? Gog is from the word God, and Gog is a roof. Basically, the way I present it in the second essay here, which is called The Deepest Purim of Our Lives, is that Gog wants to put a roof between us and heaven and close us off. And that's why the third temple is called Sukkot David, the Sukkah of David.
Wow.
It has to have holes in the roof. Right?
Wow.
It's like, no more cutting off. Enough. We have to be totally connected to heaven. But what Gog and Gog wants to do is to finally shut it. He can't do it, but that's his intention.
Wow.
So, all of the scheming and machination of Amalek and Gog and Agag, al hai nikudah, it's all to get this one little pintel yid, this one little last bastion of godliness inside the soul of every human being, and especially in the soul of each Jew. The nikudat yud, the point of the yud, the pintel yid, shebetoch kol lev Yisrael, which is he could have said the lev kol Yisrael, in the heart of all Israel. He said the kol lev Yisrael. It's inside the entire heart of Israel. Shehu etzem elohut. It is essence godliness. It is divinity itself. Or Ein Sof, the light of the Infinite One. She'alav neherag, like you said at the beginning, it is because of this that a Jew was able to die, v'nitzlav, and be crucified, v'nisraf, and to be burned, ish Yehudi, al kiddushat shemo hagadol, to sanctify God's name, where life became secondary to the meaning of life, where I was willing to give up physical existence because I knew that this is only a part